Hey, today we're going to be drilling a hole in a gemstone. So I'm making a pair of turquoise earrings. Here I've already drilled a hole in this one, and this technique will allow you to get a hole that is nice and clean, both front and back without any blowout. So I've got my other stone here. For this, you're going to need, of course, your stone, a shallow container of water. This one here has a kind of a rubbery bottom on it. Keeps the stone from skidding around while you're doing it. And you'll need a drill of some kind. I recommend using a flex shaft. This is a Fordham. You can also use a Dremel if you'd like, as long as it has variable speed, because you're going to want to go slow. And I recommend not using a household drill or a construction drill. The problem with that is they're too heavy and cumbersome, and you'll lose a lot of the sensitivity and control that you have with a finer piece. Like with this, I can feel the feedback coming through the drill. The last thing you're going to need is the drill bit itself. There's a couple of different types, and let me show you what they are here. Now, if you've ever done any carving or looked for these on eBay, you've probably seen something like this online. These are just cheap coated diamond burrs here. And these are used for gemstone carving. They're not really meant for drilling holes. So what I have here is an actual diamond twist drill. So this is a coated drill here. And this particular one is stainless steel, and it's a high grade drill bit. I think this bit alone was like $15. So, but it's worth the investment to get something that is of high quality. The biggest problem you have with lower quality ones is that the diamond layer either isn't very thick or isn't adhered to the metal very well. And if it's not stuck on that metal, which is usually put on via electroplating, it will come off very quickly. So, and if you ruin your stone, then, well, the $15 pays for itself by not breaking your stone or drilling a terrible hole. So let's go ahead and just do this real fast. It's pretty simple, although it can take a few minutes to do. All right, to start with, I've just placed a small mark on the stone here. And so I'm going to put this down in the water, and it is completely submerged. Let's see if we can zoom in on that a little bit. So I'm just going to be applying very light pressure here. You can probably see this is the base of this has some flex to it. So I know if I push too hard, it touches the table below, and then I'm pushing too hard. So anyways, just going to push lightly, not too fast. I'm just doing it nice and slow here. You can see particles coming off here. And I'm kind of using some variable speed. I'm not doing very much pressure here. Just letting the weight of my hand and the drill push into the stone. And this whole thing's underwater right now. And the time it takes is going to depend a lot on the stone you're doing. I drilled another piece of turquoise earlier, and it was significantly softer than this one. And I was able to drill through a 1/2 inch thick chunk in about a minute. This turquoise is a lot denser. It's probably stabilized, but either way it's of much better quality. It's not nearly as chalky. And it's going to take a few minutes to get through this piece, which is only about 1/8 of an inch thick. So what I'm listening for, at some point the sound of the drill will change, and I'll know that I've gotten the point of it through the backside, which hasn't happened yet. So I'm just going to keep drilling. I'm going to speed up the video a little bit here so you don't have to spend 10 minutes watching me drill through this. And then I'll slow back down again when I get to the point where I'm almost done. Okay, so I just heard the sound of the drill change, and maybe you heard it too. Pay very close attention. You can hear it starting to change sound. More chatter, sounds a bit rougher. You can see there's a tiny hole on the back side. So to prevent this from blowing out as I drill from the front side, I'm going to flip it over, use that hole to center my drill, and then drill from this side. Bingo. So here's those two stones for the holes drilled. You see a little tiny piece broke off there, but that's going to be hidden when I put the setting over the top of that. And overall, it took probably about 10 minutes to drill through a stone. You might be able to go faster with different stones or slower with other stones, but I wanted to take it nice and slow. I'm also going to briefly mention that the reason why we use the water, there's several reasons. One is to prevent the bit from overheating, because if the bit overheats, it's a lot more likely to lose its diamond coating. The second is to keep the stone cool, because if stones heat up, they're more likely to break, and some stones can also have other problems when they heat up. And the last reason is to protect your lungs, because the water captures all of the dust and silica particles that are coming off of the stone, and you don't want to be breathing that in. So hope you found that helpful. Just remember, key is quality drill bit, water, and take your time. Till next time, thanks for watching.